Hey folks, it's Grant over at Local Cooling Farms. I wanted to shoot a quick video for the folks that attended our composting workshop yesterday. But also, if you didn't attend, I'll try to explain it so that way you can benefit from this video that if you weren't here yesterday. So 2 days ago, a day before the class, I put together, about a 7-8 cubic yard compost pile made up of crab shell compost that's already composted. The shells are still visible, but everything's composted. Beans, waste beans like lentils and red beans and garbanzos, and coffee grounds. And I mixed that up in a, ballpark measured by bucket carbon to nitrogen ratio so we can hit that, that 25 to 35 to 1 carbon to nitrogen ratio. When y'all showed up at the class yesterday, the pile was at 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which had climbed, about 10 degrees. I think it was either 10 or 20 degree climb from when I had taken the temperature after I put the pile together initially. So right now, today, the ambient air temperature is an average of 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we're going to check out this pile that I made 2 days ago. So we're going to go up to the Rio Temp thermometer, and we are right at about 111 degrees. So from yesterday, it has gone up from 80 degrees to 111 degrees. So we had a nice jump in temperature, but as discussed, for you market gardeners out there, if you guys are composting for FSMA requirements, you need to get the pile up to 131 degrees and keep it there for 3 days if you're doing forced air composting. And if you're doing windrow composting where you're turning the pile with equipment, then it needs to be 5 turns at 131 degrees for 15 days, just as a reminder. So we're going to check the pile that we composted together, or that we assembled together yesterday during the class. So I'm gonna shift gears. This is the pile that you had all watched me assemble yesterday, and so we're gonna let this probe cool off a little bit. All right, we're gonna stick this guy in there and we're gonna see where we're at. So while we're waiting for that to adjust, this is a crab claw, and you can see how brittle it is now. So it's all the ligaments and tendons and meat and protein and fats and all that kind of stuff are now gone. It's just remnant shell left. And now we're going to be spreading this out on pasture, so this stuff will get broken up very easily with the manure spreader. So okay. Yeah, so we actually have a pretty good climb and temp from yesterday, and so not much, but we use the same ingredients as we did for the other pile, and so odds are, because we did basically the same mix, this pile is going to be hanging out about right here today. But when we come out here tomorrow about the same time, then we're going to be at that 111, 120 degrees. So anyway, so we're just going to leave this guy in here and then just let that do its thing today, and then we'll come check it later. And so for those of you who did not attend, the ingredients we used, that is a pile of horse stable sweepings with crab shell. We had used the horse stable sweepings as our carbon source to compost the crab shells. This is the the beans that we use. You can see the red kidneys and some black-eyed and some black beans and stuff. Anyway, so these are all damaged beans from a bean packing facility. And then this is the coffee grounds from the coffee facility where we get the coffee grounds from. So we had the coffee grounds as a nitrogen source. the beans a little bit more of a nitrogen source. And then we combine that with the composted crab material, which still provided a lot of carbon and provided a really good host of the microbiology that we're looking for to speed up the composting process and to establish that. So that's what we have going on. I just want to share up a little follow-up video for you guys. If you have any questions, y'all know how to reach out. Thank you so much. Bye.